Hey guys!
Welcome back to We're Just
Welcome back.
Are we keeping that?
We're keeping that. That's the state of how we are. Welcome back. Welcome back to We're Just Here to Make Friends. Episode 10.
We're in double digits now.
That's Gabby.
I'm Gabby.
And I'm Elisa. It's Thursday.
It's been a day, guys. We have been here for 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
Getting used to the schedule has been kind of a lot.
Yep. Music theory is one of the shortest classes I've ever had in my entire life. It goes by so fast.
Yeah, I enjoy music theory. It's just the process of waking up.
Ooh, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, it's hard.
And, we used to wake up at like 7 in the morning for high school.
Yeah, we were talking about this. I used to leave my house at 6:30.
You left your house at 6?
And I drove 30 minutes and got to school by like 7:05 and school started at 8. Or I got Starbucks and got to school by like 7:15. And now I'm complaining about getting up at 7:20.
And our walk is literally 5 minutes to class.
It really is. And I think it's just like the fact that some days we will literally be doing nothing for 3 hours between classes. So it doesn't feel like we're in an institution, like fully academically. Like school days is like you're there and then you get to go home and then you're done. It's like we have like off and on and off and on. So it's like the weird breaks are maybe what make it feel not like high school in that way. But man, it's hard.
Yeah. Do you want to give a rundown of your day?
Yeah, I'll give a rundown. Music theory, obviously. Me and Gabby have been doing this thing where we set like 5 alarms. First one's at 7:05, then it like continues out. The last one is 7:20. And some days, today was one of those days, I go 5 more minutes, and she goes, "Yep."
Listen, if you like offer 5 more minutes of sleep, I will never.
And usually we fall right back asleep, and for those 5 minutes, like I pass right back out because you're in that like state of not fully being awake. It
was so funny this morning. Because when you said 5 minutes, I was like, okay, I know it's going to be one of those mornings. And then we did not speak to each other for the first, 20 minutes of being awake.
We didn't.
We were in the bathroom getting ready together, and we were like...
Just silence.
And not even music.
No.
Our strategy has been, playing music in the morning to get us, a little hype.
Pumped up, ready for the day.
But it was just not
And then I, walk into the living room and Gabby's eating breakfast and I go, this is really hard. And I think you were like, yeah, I know. Yeah. And we were just like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
And honestly, my eyes have been a bit droopy today. Even though I'm not falling asleep, I've been
yeah. Did you get a coffee after theory?
I got matcha.
What's that?
I got a matcha and a bagel. It was really good. Yeah, we went to theory. Gabby, what did you do after theory? Because I went to the 86.
After theory, I went to Market Point. It was really good today.
Really? What'd you get?
It was really crispy bacon, which I was like, oh my goodness.
Quality.
Good breakfast today. Bacon, potatoes, and eggs with sriracha.
Okay, of course.
I put garlic herb seasoning on the potatoes and some salt,
Gourmet.
It was me, Griffin, Zoo, Matthew, and then Jameson showed up.
Yeah.
And Jay Perry as well.
Yeah.
I also made a smoothie. Mango, strawberry, orange juice, and honey.
Classic.
Yeah.
That is a full meal.
Jameson showed up maybe 5 minutes before class started. And
I heard this story.
To get an omelet. And it was...
Do you know about this? Do you know about the hot sauce story?
Oh, there is somebody in the dining hall that has stolen the green Cholulu. Guys, it's been such a long day.
The green Cholulu!
The green Cholulu.
And I meant what I said.
Sauce. And obviously that has caused a ruckus among the MTs. We love sauce.
Mostly you and Jameson.
Listen,
and Matthew.
I don't care that much about the green stuff.
The green stuff?
But if it was the siracha...
we'd have a fist fight.
Yeah, it would not be a pretty sight in Market Point.
Mm-hmm.
What did I do after that? And then
Tech.
We met up at Tech again.
Yeah, we did.
We learned about
managers
unions. We've been doing a lot of really great discussions on unions
It's
lately.
been really interesting.
Yeah.
I
It's
like
just,
learning
like,
about all the random ones, like the USA, which is like the
Yes.
United.
We'll look to our notes.
Pause.
Um,
I'll find
it's
it.
just really interesting to learn about like the business side of things. I don't know. I think it's just like really important for us to prepare.
USA, United Scenic Artists.
Yes.
And we've got AGMA, American Guild of Musical Artists, AGVA, American Guild of Variety Artists, the International Brotherhood of Teamsters, which drive trucks around, and the Society of Stage Directors and Choreographers.
Yes.
Very interesting.
Yeah, it was a pretty good class.
Yeah.
We got our crew assignments. I'm on
Yeah.
hair now.
Oh, you are? What were you supposed to be on?
I was originally put on Amelia,
Oh.
which starts in like literally a week.
Oh.
But then I was like, hi, sorry, I can't do this. I'm gonna be gone.
Yep.
So I asked them to switch me to hair, and they're switching
What
me.
are you doing?
I don't know. I just told them that they could put me wherever because I just really wanted to be on hair.
Yeah.
Because literally every other show has a conflict because crew is like a 2-week commitment. That takes up a lot of your time.
Yeah.
And you know, for crew, you want to be fully present.
Chalulu.
Because also, like, people are relying on you.
Yeah.
As a crew member.
Me.
Yeah.
I'll
so
be in
you
that.
want to be able.
That'll
to
be
there
fun
for
though,
them.
because a bunch of MTs are doing hair, so like we won't feel as left out of missing events because you guys will also be there during show stuff.
Exactly.
So we'll all be there together, which will be really fun. Yeah, I'm doing Hansel and Gretel set.
Work.
Yeah, so I'll be, I think, on stage moving set. I know.
Are you so excited?
I'm really excited. It's Hansel and Gretel, guys. The opera. So I'm pretty hyped about that. It's me, Jay Perry, Max, and then a bunch of people I don't know. So yeah, I think it'll be an adventure for sure. Yeah, Hansel and Gretel, guys. But then after tech, you had your voice lesson.
I run to my voice lesson right after tech. I have like 10 minutes in between. Voice lessons are about 50 minutes, and I'm with legendary Pat Lindhart. She's a gem. Yeah, it was a great voice lesson.
That's good.
Yeah. I worked on some contemporary stuff because we have like a contemporary unit coming up.
Yeah.
For Voco, which is our like.
Wait, what are you looking at then?
I'm looking at my Diag song, which is "I'm Not Waiting" by Julia Murney.
Is that by those people? Oh wait. Oh, for contempt after we do our next unit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And If This Is Love from The Notebook.
Yay!
Yeah. I really hope. I love If This Is Love.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna put What Happens on mine for sure.
Yeah.
From Notebook.
What did you do when I was at my voice
I
lesson?
went upstairs to the lobby and I drew a carousel. I'll show it to you because I was bored.
Alisa is actually so good at drawing.
Oh no, but this is not good.
Oh.
Like it is, but compared to the stuff I did the other day, like I was just playing around. But I will take that compliment. But this I was like, I don't know what's happening. Here's my carousel. I don't know if you can see it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really good. I'm sorry if that made it. My reaction was.
No,
delayed.
it's fine.
I just, like, needed to
I
breathe for a
did it.
second.
I think I was pretty proud of it. The horses are the one thing that I'm like looks like a very much of a sketch and not like a full grown drawing because I'm not really good at drawing like I don't know animals and people. I can't draw. I can draw things really well, like
That's
whisks and bowls and mugs, and
Mhm.
so that was really fun. And then I went to the practice rooms and I warmed up. I met up with Matthew, found him in the practice rooms, heard him sing a little bit.
Was that before or after jazz?
Before.
Oh wow!
Because
Okay,
it was
sorry.
before Voco, because I had Voco at 12:30.
Mhm.
So I went in there, I listened to Matthew sing for a minute, and then I warmed up and sang Mr. Snow, and then I sang No One Else, and then I sang a bunch of like soprano stuff, and then I sang Mr. Snow again. I went to Voco. That was fun. Everybody did a pretty good job today. We all got very similar feedback. It was like, it's good, but you're missing blah, or you're missing this, or you want like very like good adjustments. So that felt nice to have like very much we're almost there, you know, and we still have a week, so that was cool. And we all felt really good about it. And then we went to lunch. Me, Morgan, Jameson, Kyra, and then Jay Perry and Gabe joined us. Jameson went to his guitar lesson, left early, and then me and Morgan were just chilling. Saw Matthew again.
Slime.
Went back to the apartment, changed into my ballet attire, met up with Gabby, who was in Practice rooms after jazz.
Yes. I'm trying to like piece it together. Okay, so when you were like in the practice rooms, I was probably in jazz, right?
No. When I was
No?
in Voco, you were.
Okay,
When I was in Voco,
when she was in
you were in
Voco,
jazz.
I was in jazz.
Because Voco's 12:30 to 1:20.
We did a really cool like contemporary dance today.
That's fun.
We have like performance assessments coming up. Jess never tells us when the performance assessments are, so it's kind of like I actually really like it because it like keeps you on your toes.
That's nice, yeah.
And then I I swiped like a couple of like the upperclassmen into Market Point. Because we all have guest swipes.
Like 16. It's kind of a lot.
A lot of guest swipes.
Yeah.
That all went to waste last semester. So I'm really trying to like push people to go to Market Point.
Like come with me.
Next
time we go to Center Court, we should text in the group chat.
Yeah.
Because Amelia was texting me earlier. Was like, "Are you going to Center Court right now?" And I was like, "Sadly, no." But I would have totally swiped you in.
Yeah.
Because Center Court is superior, and I stand by that.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Actually, I like the convenience of Market Point. I don't
That's
know
the
why
only
I said
thing.
that.
No.
After jazz and swiping them into Market Point, I went to the practice rooms. I sang for a while.
Yeah.
Just like singing for fun.
Yeah. Sometimes you need that.
Yeah. And
I needed that today.
Yeah. I let you in. Guys, getting a practice room is like war.
So stressful.
It's so difficult.
Unless it's 9:30 at night.
Yeah, unless it's 9:30 at night, it's like difficult to get a practice room. So either you just have to like wait for 5 minutes, or you just have to like scour the whole building.
Literally.
But when you do get a practice room, it's like yes,
it's so awesome.
It's like a trophy.
Or like you see someone about to walk out, and you're like, I'm just gonna keep standing over here and linger.
I know, like
hey girl, you packing up? Literally.
After that, it was ballet, and then ballet was really
so nice.
relaxing.
Yeah,
it was
I'm like
kind
still
of like a
zen
yoga
from
day.
it. Yeah, we just stretched, which was really nice because we were like all sore from the week and tired, and people had rehearsal this week, and people are in tech for Susical, so it's just everyone's really tired. And it's cold, so we're all very like tensed up because our muscles.
It's so cold in Ohio.
Guys, it's so cold.
It's like actually.
It was like high of 19 today, which is like the highest it's been in like 3 days. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Not excited about that.
And then now we're here.
Now we're here.
The podcast
on a Thursday.
But also this morning, Oscar nominations came out.
Yep, Max was watching it in theory.
Yeah,
I leaned over and I could see it on his iPad.
Wicked.
10 nominations. Do you guys want to hear this? This is actually crazy.
Yeah.
They got nominated for Best Picture. Cynthia Erivo got nominated for Best Actress. Ariana Grande got nominated for Best Supporting Actress.
Yes.
They got nominated for Best Film Editing, Best Production Design, Best Costume Design, which they have to win, Best Makeup and Hairstyling, Best Original Score, Doi. Best Sound, Best Visual Effects, and that was it. But that's 10. And Barbie commented on their Instagram post with obsessed. So let's go Barbie.
So that means Wicked is gonna win because Barbie commented.
And Best Director, I'm shocked he didn't get nominated for. But here's the thing.
John M. Chu is brilliant.
He's so brilliant. But here's the thing that my mom pointed out that is very real is that there's a second one. There's a second one.
Oh shoot! So they could be nominated again
for all of the same things
for next. Oscars.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like Wicked could sweep, and then they could sweep again.
Yeah.
No pun intended with that broom.
Actually, I am expecting them to sweep.
I think they will too.
I think compared to the other.
Listen, no hate.
Actually, maybe I can't talk because I actually haven't seen any of them.
Other
than clips of Amelia Perez.
I saw Amelia Perez, and but I watched it because I was like, I really wanted to watch it because of all the like very mixed reviews, and the story that they were trying to tell was really cool. The way it happened, I don't think was what was supposed to happen. I was really confused, and the music just wasn't good. And I think that can make or break a piece. It felt almost like it was trying to do the sort of like movements and stuff as like Tick Tick Boom or In the Heights. Like it felt very.
I like Tick Tick Boom.
I love Tick Tick Boom. But it felt very like I don't know, movie like that, and not like a traditional musical in the way Wicked was. It was very like modern, and I mean the story itself was very like contemporary, but I really didn't love it, and I wanted to, and I know a lot of people who also didn't love it, but I think what it stands for,
It's like a good message.
exactly, yeah, it has a lot of incredible things, and I mean, like, the nominations for it, like, make sense, and like,
Yeah.
I just think in comparison between the two musicals that came out this year, it wasn't on any kind of level compared to Wicked.
I hear you.
And I mean, Wicked is one of the best written shows of all time, so it's like,
yeah,
it's hard to compare. But I didn't love it. Which,
Yeah.
and they got 13 nominations, which I'm a little bit like, okay.
Yeah.
They could win nothing,
Yeah.
you know. But I think it's good that some people's stories are being told, even if it maybe wasn't 100% what it should have been. And that's how I feel about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you saw the potential for it.
100%. And the acting was pretty great. Like, they cast a good cast.
Zoe Saldana.
Yeah, and Selena Gomez.
Oh, she was in that too?
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Her song was weird. Yeah. I think watch it and then look at the reviews. Like, don't look at the reviews and then decide for yourself what you think, because I was like looking at reviews and I was like, it can't possibly be this awful as people are saying it. And then I watched it and I was like, I understand all of the comments. I was like, this makes sense why they said that about it. Like, it made sense once I had like actually seen the scenes and not like the TikTok clips, you know? Because like the one that's going around that's like so awful writing, and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, guys? And I don't know who wrote it, but the script was fairly good, but the songs were just not good. And I feel like it could have been so much better if it had better music.
Yeah.
But
I think that's what makes or breaks it.
I really think so. And I think that's what makes or breaks Complete Unknown too, which was one of the other noms, but I have not seen that yet.
Was Timothy Chalamet in that?
Yeah. He played what's his face? Bob Dylan, right? It's a Bob Dylan biopic.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And Elle Fanning is in it as love interest. I don't know her name, but I think she's also a famous singer.
Slay.
But from the 70s.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he's hosting SNL as musical guest and host.
Right.
Because he's going to sing. Because he was in Wonka, and then he was in this. And oh my gosh, he got nominated for Dune. Dune 2 got nominated for Best Film and Complete Unknown. So there's 2 films he was included in that got nominated for Best Film, which honestly is like a crazy accomplishment.
For him.
Like,
He's been booked.
He has. And he honestly, I feel like he started as like a mid actor and like up just because he was like, I don't know, like good looking or something like that. And I feel like he really is a good actor. Like, in the stories he's been telling. Like, him and Dune was really good. Really? I liked him a lot.
I haven't seen Dune, but I did see him in Little Women.
Oh,
Little Women is one of my favorite movies of all time.
So good.
The 2019 Greta Gerwig.
Yes, Greta Gerwig is a
mastermind.
Magician. Yeah, she's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for her to do. Isn't she doing like Homer's The Odyssey? Isn't she directing that? No.
I did read an article about The Odyssey.
Yeah, what is she directing?
But I thought it was like, I don't know.
She's directing something new that is really cool. Oh, Chronicles of Narnia. She's doing a remake of the Chronicles of Narnia. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And I'm like,
I wonder how that's gonna go.
I bet it will really good.
She never disappoints.
I know. Like, like her movies are Lady Bird, Little Women, Barbie.
I enjoyed Lady Bird, but it's not like it wasn't as like impactful to me as Little Women and
Really?
Barbie.
I really liked it. I think it was very different in comparison to like coming of age movies. But I also think that it was like meaningful. And it wasn't like stupid coming of age.
Yeah.
You know? Like it definitely had like a little bit of a deeper meaning.
Yeah, there's some coming of age that like
so stupid.
Yeah. It's like a bunch like Gen X.
Yeah.
Trying to write about teenagers.
Yeah.
When they're like 30 years off.
Yeah.
Maybe that was inaccurate. Maybe that was an inaccurate take.
Like,
but
Work It with Sabrina Carpenter.
That was not good.
Not a great movie.
No.
But that's a coming of age film, I guess.
I enjoy a bad coming of age
movie. 100%.
Because I love like turning my brain off and just
so stupid.
Seeing a happy ending.
Yeah, and it it's like perfect.
Which, by the way, we watched EXO Kitty season 2 over the weekend.
Guys, I didn't think the acting could get worse.
It's wild.
It is addictive. It is addictive.
It's so fun to watch.
So fun. And all the TikToks that we've been sending around and stuff are like, I'm Kitty. I go to Korea to follow my boyfriend, but then I realize I'm in love with every single person in my school. And you're like, that can't possibly be accurate. It is.
It's a crazy
That is the plot. Like it, and it's so funny.
Yeah.
I love it.
How did we get here?
Oscar noms.
Yes.
But like, speaking of, I mean, I bought it. I own Wicked now.
I've only seen it once.
I've seen it 5 times.
Oh, yes. Guys, I glitched. Yeah, I remember sobbing in the movie theaters. I watched it with my parents.
Yep.
I like was obsessed with it. I listened to it so much after watching it. I bought like Wicked merch.
Oh, you did?
I bought a little cute like Target set.
It's
and it was really cute.
I have socks.
Yeah, and I bought a Wicked cup. That's still currently at my house in New Jersey.
No, the Starbucks one?
Yeah.
No.
It's like my parents bought 3. They bought like
Defy
2
Gravity?
for themselves. Yes.
The Glinda one?
The Defying Gravity, Emerald City, and the Glinda one.
The Emerald
City. The Glinda one is mine, obviously.
Yeah, the Emerald City one's really good.
That's really nice.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I'm excited to see how they do.
I need them to do well, but also I would appreciate if like they win everything in the second round too, because Wicked Part 2,
No Good Deed by
guys,
Cynthia Erivo.
It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. But all that is to say, I've seen the behind the scenes featurette twice. I've watched it, the whole movie with Sabrina. Who's Sabrina? Ariana and Cynthia's commentary. I've seen all the deleted scenes.
Ariana, what are you doing here? Is that what
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Is that the reference? I don't remember.
I don't know.
I just know it's Nicki Minaj.
Ariana. Yeah, she's definitely talking about Ariana Grande for sure. But and then what did I else? I listened to the soundtrack like every day at Christmas break because I didn't see it till Christmas break because I didn't have time over Thanksgiving because I was in Scotland. So you
listened to it before watching the movie?
No.
Oh.
No, I'm saying after I saw it.
Okay.
Yeah, after I saw it over Christmas break. Mm-hmm. Like I'd be cleaning my room and it's just Wicked soundtrack over and over again.
It's perfect.
It's perfect. It's so good.
Yeah.
And one of our friends, I'm not gonna name drop because you know who you are, still hasn't seen it. And listen, he's really busy right now, but you need to watch it. He won't watch this.
Listen, I feel like we should name drop. Our friend Matthew has still not seen it yet.
He's really busy. He is. He's working hard right now.
There's a student-run production of Ride the Cyclone.
Shout out Ride the Cyclone.
Put together right now at CCM.
Yeah.
And those rehearsals, it's just like a lot to adjust to.
Yeah.
Like coming back first week, being thrown into like a show again. But honestly, he's killing it.
He is.
And the next time that he has a free moment, we will watch it.
And then we bought it, so we can watch it anytime.
Exactly.
So luckily he knows that, and we're all gonna watch it, and it's gonna be great.
I wonder if he's listened to the soundtrack.
I don't think he has. I think he started clips, but I don't think he wants to. Which I'm like shocked that you haven't caved.
Yeah.
Because I almost caved.
Yeah.
My parents listened to it on the way driving up to Cincinnati to fly to Scotland, and I was like, they were like, you have to listen to it, and I was like, no. And I'm so glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because like hearing popular in the theater for the first time,
it's another experience, like experiencing it for the first time.
It is. It really is. Yeah. Oh, so good. Yeah. I mean, I'm really happy it got nominations because it didn't do awesome at the Golden Globes.
Yeah.
Which I was not super thrilled about how they got nominated. But Golden Globes honestly don't matter as much as loud noise. Our
neighbors.
Guys.
Hey, this is actually our karma. We are really loud in this apartment.
So loud. So loud.
You can't just put musical theater majors in a department and expect.
They threw
For
me a
us to be
surprise birthday party on last Friday. Oh my gosh, that was almost a week ago.
Yeah.
That's insane, actually.
Yeah.
Wow, this week
It
was
feels
fast. It was though.
Right? Oh well, yeah, we didn't have school on Monday.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
We sang through like all of our freshman showcase songs full volume.
Full voice.
Full voice.
14 of us in this tiny apartment.
And no complaints.
Yeah.
I sang Let It Go the other day. Like, we sing all. I know you can hear us from the hallway.
Kind.
I know you can hear us from the elevators.
Yeah.
You can hear when we play music.
Kyra had to leave early. And she said that she could hear us from down the hall.
That's so funny. Oh my gosh.
Which is crazy.
It's crazy. I'm shocked.
I wonder if our neighbors enjoy it.
Maybe.
I hope that they appreciate it.
Maybe they like our singing. Could be cool. Because I've never heard any of our other neighbors, like, to the sides of us.
I know.
I've only ever heard upstairs.
But I know that they hear us.
I just hear the stomping, you know? Yeah. And then one time I think we did get a bang from underneath when we were singing the other day. So I think someone went, goom, goom, and like hit the ceiling.
Oh, that wasn't when we were singing. It was when... So Jameson and Griffin, like, were playing this balloon game. And it was to try and get the other person to not be able to keep the balloon up.
To, like, land on the ground.
And so it was just, like, constant hitting the floor.
People kept doing somersaults, like, rolling around.
So that's probably where that came from.
Gotta be.
Yeah.
Boys being loud. Of course. I played, like, 2 rounds of it. Did not go well.
I did not play
I lasted, like, 2 seconds. I was like, guys, I can't.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That was good. That was a good day. This weekend felt long but short. Yeah.
I think a 3-day weekend was needed.
Oh, very much so. After the first week, we were,
yeah.
We were,
and it really is just the adjustment. Like,
it is.
I know that once we're like week 5, we'll be completely.
I mean,
good.
it's the same adjustment we had, like, literally coming here for the first time.
Yeah.
And we're already more situated than we were then, you know?
Yeah,
it's like we were shocked.
Yeah.
And now we're like, oh, it's easy. Like, it's just like the fact of like getting out of bed and doing it, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, okay, here we go. Like, this is it.
Yeah, like this morning I was like, oh my god.
This morning was the hardest one yet.
Tired. I don't want to be at music theory. And then I was like, you know what? I'm at CCM. I'm grateful to be here.
Amen.
I'm so grateful.
Yeah,
to be
Jay Perry
here.
posted on his story. He was like, Gabby just reminded me to be grateful. #grateful. And I was like, real.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think it's so easy to take it for granted when it's hard and like we're in a bad mood in the morning.
Yeah.
But this is like, we're so lucky to be at such an amazing school with surrounded by such amazing like professors and kind people. Yeah.
I was talking to Jamie about that in ballet. I was like, when we were on our break, I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I went and like warmed up in the practice room with Matthew earlier. Because he was talking about how he's getting guitar lessons right now and how his guitar teacher, I was like, what's his major? And he was like, he's a GA and he's majoring guitar. And I was like, wow, imagine getting your major in guitar. Like, that's so awesome that you can like, it's like, you feel useless, but like you're gonna play in so many bands and concerts and orchestras and things.
That's so cool.
And then he was like, imagine getting your degree in musical theater. And I was like, let me think about it. Sounds great, I'm in. Yeah. But like I was literally like, oh yeah, I'm leaving my singing class to go to the practice rooms and sing for a little bit and then go back to another class where I'm gonna sing with my friends and then I'm gonna go eat lunch, then I'm gonna dance. Like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Like,
that's so awesome.
I think it's so important for us to remind ourselves that like this is what we love to do, and it really does feel like work. Some days.
I mean, it is.
It is work. It feels like work sometimes. But
sometimes
it's also like what we love to do. And like I feel like if we're going into this industry, it's like you really have to love it. Because if you don't love it, then
you shouldn't do it.
Yeah, I am prepared for the trials and tribulations that will occur after college.
I agree.
I'm ready for it. I'm mentally prepared. I'm ready to work at Stardust Diner should that happen.
And yes.
But I know that it's like all part of the process. We had Emily Fink.
Yeah. CCM alumni.
Who is a CCM alumni. It took her, how long has 12? She been out?
How many years?
Yeah.
20. 2018, right? 2018, 2017? No, 2018, I think.
Yeah, so it's been a couple years.
She auditioned for Les Mis 12 times
Yes.
and then booked the tour.
And then booked the tour. And then before doing Les Mis, she
Mm.
did a little off-Broadway show.
Yeah.
Which has now gotten picked up to go to Broadway.
Yep.
And she's now making her Broadway debut after all those years of hard work and patience.
And just
And
like,
persistence.
doing the thing and keeping moving and not
I
giving
know.
up. And that is so cool because we got to hear her talk.
I know.
And like hearing her story and hearing how much she's been like, I work and I work and I work and I work. And she was like loving tour, but she was like, I'm older than most of these people on tour. She's like, I don't know how I could sustain this at this age and like keep going. And so I'm like so happy for her that she's
killing it.
She's killing it.
When I saw that news, I was like, yes.
Like, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. We felt that.
Yeah.
For
Because
sure.
I think one of the scary things about this, like, getting a degree in musical theater, it's like, am I going to book out? Or am I going to have to wait, like, a long time for me to finally reach where I want to be?
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with, like, having to wait.
Yeah.
It's just, like, the process to getting there is going to be so difficult.
Yeah, it is. And I think we all know that, which is great. And our teachers aren't like...
They're very real with us.
Yeah, they're not sugarcoating anything.
They're not like,
which
you're
is
going to
awesome.
book right now. They're not like,
but you
we
could.
Can't. You could.
Like Gracie Hannibal Parker, who did Les Mis at the Muni, and then now she is Cosette understudy.
Yeah, she's like she's less than a year out.
Yeah, not even a full year.
Yeah,
and
she booked Les Mis,
and like that is 100% a possibility, or the possibility is like Emily, which is crazy.
Yeah. And I'm prepared for any situation that is to come. I just know that I will get there someday.
Yeah, no matter how long it takes.
Exactly. Because this is what we love to do.
Amen.
And we will have the patience and persistence for it.
Yes to that. And if you don't have that,
either develop
change your major to Joan.
Yeah. You really gotta have the heart for it.
You gotta. Which it's hard sometimes. Some days.
I think it's like in the college audition process too. It's like, oh, I got into this school. I made it. Oh, in 4 years I have to be in a bigger audition pool, and like actually in the world.
I know.
So yeah.
Yeah. It's gonna be so fun though.
It's gonna be
we're all
so
gonna
fun.
live near each other and see each other.
Everybody's
all the time.
Gonna be in New York in 4 years, so I would expect everybody to be
you go to
in New
California or something.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to California.
Well, there's like also like
Chicago.
There's Chicago.
Or
there's
book
like,
a tour, which is what I want to do.
Yeah.
Tour.
Yeah.
So fun.
So fun.
Okay, well, we want to rank Wicked songs. Not even a subtle tangent. I just want to.
We talked about ranking the Wicked songs.
Live ranking, too.
Right before filming this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And the entire time we were talking about Wicked, I was like, how are we going to segue into this? And
Is everything in your head?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was like, let's talk about the soundtrack. And here we are.
I'm going to write it down as we go.
Wait, let me look at the...
Well, do you want me to read them to you in order? Or do you want to look at them?
I'll look at both.
Okay. I'm going to read them for the audience so that those of you who don't forget any. Don't forget any songs. Because at home, why don't you make your own ranking? Make your own ranking of your top 5 Wicked songs. Because we're going to do that. Ready? Here we go.
Yes.
This is not the whole show, too. We're ranking Wicked Part 1, which is just Act 1. No One Mourns the Wicked. Oh, gives me chills every time I hear that orchestra. Bum, 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 dun. And then the...
Perfect.
You know, so good. Dear Old Shiz.
It's good. It's good.
The harmonies are great.
Listen, none of these songs are bad.
No.
It's just that the top 5 songs are just really
so good.
Songs. Yeah.
Wizard and I.
Well, yes.
Something bad. Dancing Through Life.
Okay, listen.
So
I didn't like Dancing Through Life wasn't ranked that high. Like for
really
watching Wicked, because I watched the show on Broadway, and I was like, yeah, like Dancing Through
cute,
Life.
yeah,
it's cute. Jonathan Bailey
Oh,
killed it.
He was so good, guys.
He's perfect.
Like, oh my gosh,
he's
I
perfect
love
as
him.
Fiyero.
He really
And
is.
he can sing.
His level of charisma with any single actor is insane.
I know.
Like, no matter
Bridgerton?
who it is. Oh,
Insane.
so good. And he can sing.
And he can sing.
I wanted to see him in Company so bad.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He was in Company.
He was in Company.
I enjoyed it.
He sang, "Thank you all for the gifts and the flowers. Thank you while I was back to the shower. Don't tell Paul, but I'm not getting married today." Popular. One Short Day. Oh, I'm Not That Girl.
Oh my god, that song. So obviously, I think you can tell what our favorite songs
Yeah,
are.
they're popping out.
Sentimental Man. Yeah.
I am a sentimental man.
Defying Gravity.
Defying Gravity.
Okay. Let's do our number 5.
Should we start with 5 first? Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Do you want to go first?
Wait, let me map it out in my head.
I know. I'm like, that's the hard thing, is what Jameson told us about blind rankings is like, you can't do that. You got to have your instinct, you know?
Okay.
But since we do have a list of songs, I bet it's a bit different than like blind ranking condiments.
Yeah.
Like, because there's like unlimited almost.
Yeah.
But
okay.
We're going to start with 5.
Number 5, Dancing Through Life.
Wow. Okay. Straight out of there.
I enjoyed it a lot.
Okay.
And I love the choreography.
So good.
And I love the set.
Mm.
That little like library clock moment happening.
So good.
I should not be moving the mic like that. But I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
What's your number 5?
I think I'm going to go What Is This Feeling?
See, that's my number 4.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go with What Is This Feeling? Because I feel like I have sang that song so much and like watched like music video and like if I just want to watch like a scene from the movie, I will go to that scene. But it's not perfect, you know?
Yeah.
Like there were some parts that I was like, but I really loved it. And I loved it a lot more in the movie than I did in the musical. For sure. Because I feel like the way that they did all the scenes with like the fighting and the thing, and then the desks and then the eating and like it's so good.
It's so
I really loved it. So is that your number 4?
That's my number 4. Yeah. Number 3?
Wait, I have to do my number 4.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I forget.
Because that was
your 5.
Talk about why you like What Is This Feeling for number 4 while I find my 4. I think I'm gonna go with One Short Day.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess that is the big like production number of the
so good. Yeah. And the who's the bitch who's made it itinerary and the way they do the one short day.
That it's really
like
nice.
It and then the leaving you on the cliffhanger of the wizard will see you now at the end and the giant harmony. And the beginning. I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about it. That number in the movie too did something to me.
Oh, well, because there were also cameos.
Cameos were really good.
Yeah.
Seeing them. And then when, like, Kristen Chenoweth puts her mouth on Ariana Grande and stops her singing so good. Like, yeah.
It made me emotional.
100%. I cried for the first 30 minutes of the movie, and I was like, why am I crying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's your 3?
I'll go Popular.
Okay.
I think Ariana Grande killed it.
She did.
And I think the hesitance that I had with her being cast as Glinda at first was that I wouldn't be able to distinct her from her musical theater.
Yeah.
And she did have moments of Ariana Grande popping
There was the
out.
one, like her little riff.
Yes.
That was like the one.
I thought she killed it.
Yeah.
And I would love to see her do more musical theater.
I agree.
I've listened to her
you hear
sing
what her interview
Suddenly
said?
Seymour.
Do you know what her interviews are though? What they said?
What?
She said she wants to do more musical theater than pop now, which I'm like, that's crazy. But
Okay,
she
but
could do
like,
it.
Oh, I want her to do musical theater, but I also want her to keep doing her pop.
I know.
Because I love
I
Ariana Grande pop.
know.
Eternal Sunshine,
Ugh.
incredible. And she was doing it like in the midst of doing
filming.
Wicked.
Yeah.
That's
Well, we were like, why'd she dye her
crazy.
hair blonde? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's your
yes.
number 3?
I'm really thinking. I think Dancing Through Life is not gonna make it onto this list. And I think it's like at number 6 though. Like it's so close
Okay.
down there. But I think I'm gonna go with Defying Gravity.
At 3?
I know. Listen, the song itself is incredible.
Has it been like overplayed for you?
Yes.
That it's like underwhelming.
And I got way more shivers in the movie in my other 2 songs than my top 2. And
my number 2 was a shiver moment.
My number 2 and my number 1 were the shivers. And that was the crying for me. And I think you're gonna be shocked at my number 1.
Okay.
But
okay,
yeah.
I'm ready to, okay. Number 2, I'm Not That Girl.
Whoa! See, she's like number 8 for me. I love that song.
Really?
Yeah. The cinematography in the movie and the way they shot it, I really did not love. I know.
I thought it was beautiful.
I wanted them to show like moments of their friendship. Me and my mom talked about this, and like I wanted it to be better than just her in a forest. It felt boring compared to the rest of the film.
I loved the simplicity of it though. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like this is a type of song that's not like supposed to be grand. Or,
and I agree with that, but I like No Good Deed 10 times more than I'm Not That Girl.
No Good Deed is insane.
So like the
No Good
comparison
Deed
is
is like the
hard.
showstopper number.
So good.
Like, I can't even
It's 11
imagine.
o'clock.
I can't imagine being an Elphaba having to sing "Wizard and I'm Not That Girl," which is pretty low. Defying Gravity, and then No Good Deed.
You get a 15-minute break.
That is insane.
Actually
vocally.
insane. Actually insane. Yeah.
Go for your number 2.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, you haven't said your number 2.
But wait, what did I say? 3?
You said popular for 3.
Wait.
Oh wait, I'm Not That Girl.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down. Sorry guys.
It's okay.
I'm
forgive
not that girl. My number 2, No One Mourns the Wicked. The overture
Beautiful.
into Ariana Grande / Ozians. Good news. So good. The Wicked of Witch is dead. Boom. You're like, oh my God. That's when I start crying. I couldn't stop crying till Dear Old Shiz was over.
Yeah.
And then it goes into the past and have a little drink, my dog. So that's like another whole.
That was such a good scene.
So good,
too.
right?
And then the
So
bear.
good. And then
The random bear.
the bear. The bear. But then baby Nessa Rose and baby Elphaba. Are you kidding?
They're so
Yeah.
cute.
So cute. And then it goes back to the no one mourns the wicked. And then the end. Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Goodness knows.
Actually, yeah. I agree with that.
Like I have goosebumps.
Yeah.
And that is my number 2. Are our number 1s gonna be the same? Wait, no.
Wait, show me your list again.
Number 2, No One Mourns the Wicked. Number 3, Defying Gravity. Number 4, One Short Day. Number 5, What Is This Feeling?
Maybe it will be the same.
And yours is I'm Not That Girl, popular. What Is This Feeling? And Dancing Through Life.
I think ours might be the same. Should we say it
Should
on
I say it on 3?
3?
Ooh!
On 3, not after 3.
On 3, okay.
Okay.
1, 2,
2,
Wizard and I!
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys.
Because when you
Yes.
started talking about like the shots and how like the scene or like where they were
Well,
set,
do you know?
that one part where she's like in the glass
And she spins the thing.
and then
Oh.
she's not green anymore, I was like, John M. Chu, you brilliant mastermind. How did he do that? And why did I start crying?
I know. And also, you know something really cool about this that I found out? Oh, I just pressed the button. Oh, God. Okay, I think I'm back.
It's okay. That happened last podcast.
Yeah, I remember that. But I read something that he said. Oh, no, it was in the commentary. The entire song, she's going up. So she's not flying yet. but when she starts it, she's down at the bottom and she jumps on the rocks and then she climbs up the stairs and then she goes around a tunnel and then she
Oh
goes to
my
the edge of the cliff. So the
gosh.
entire song, she's slowly getting higher. I know. And so it's
I
like,
didn't even think
it's an
about
homage
that.
to her flying, but not quite yet. Cynthia said that in the commentary and I found that so interesting and so like magical, you
Listen,
know?
there's so many details about this movie
I know.
that I've like yet to uncover.
And once you watch the behind the scenes featurette, the fact that they planted like 3 million tulips for Munchkinland, insane. Like the magic world that they created, so crazy.
yeah,
So crazy.
yeah.
Like it
They really did justice with this movie.
they did, and John Chu did Crazy Rich Asians and In the Heights. And
In the Heights was great.
so good. People who didn't like it, I was like, I loved it.
I loved it.
The pool scene. Oh
The
my
pool
gosh!
scene, like the way that it was shot in water,
Ugh.
and also like the doodles
Yes,
that happened.
so
I was
good.
Like, yes.
When she like flies upside down and like is on the
So
building,
good.
it was so good. And honestly, the opening number, like the way that they incorporated like street sounds, was so good. And because I mean, obviously, like the Lin-Manuel like Hamilton feel of like the percussion and like, but I love that it's like someone sweeping and it's like shh, 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 like
Yeah.
almost like Annie style, you know.
Yeah.
But like it was so good. And then like, oh my gosh, I mean, so many of those songs went viral. My mom is from
Yes. Vanessa. Yeah, I remember that.
Gustavi, all night you barely
Even danced with me.
And then what was the other one? There was another funny one.
Well,
You didn't hear this from me.
Yeah.
Someone already told me.
Yolanda.
Yeah. So good.
So
He's incredible and he deserves more.
Recognition.
Crazy Rich Asians?
Perfect
Perfect
movie. That
film.
is one of my comfort movies. Mamma Mia,
Mm,
Little Women,
mm.
Crazy Rich Asians.
So good.
That's I'm.
Miss
I don't think-
Congeniality?
Oh, Miss Congeniality. We watched that like the first.
Gabby hadn't seen it.
First or second week of school.
So early. And that is one of my favorite movies. You had never seen it. Did you?
Yeah.
And she was from New Jersey. I mean,
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
it's so good.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
That, Crazy Rich Asians, and like, I don't even know. Like Austin Land?
Never heard of it.
Oh, so good.
Yeah.
It's about this girl who goes to this like Jane Austen themed like experience in England where you like dress up and everything and like yeah, and it's a
Oh.
rom-com. It's really
Aw,
good. No, it's
I
really
love
good.
a rom-com.
And then like maybe like The Holiday, but that's like a Christmas movie. But that movie is like perfect too. Oh,
Work.
so good.
I love a good movie. I'm so excited for Wicked to come out. Wicked part.
I cannot wait.
Wicked
No,
for good. I said it first.
I don't care.
Wicked for good.
Loathing.
I'm so excited.
I'm
So excited.
What
No
I mean,
Good
what?
Deed.
Wait, what do we have to look forward to? No Good Deed. Oh,
As long as you're mine.
as long as you're mine. Wait, but the big one.
Let me look.
What is it? What is for good?
Oh yeah, for good.
That one's gonna make me cry. None of it seems to matter anymore.
That's not Wicked. Okay. We just have a lot to look
A
forward to.
lot. And the Dorothy storyline. I'm
Oh my
so happy that we're gonna
goodness.
get to see that as a
I
movie.
know.
Because in the musical, you really don't get to see
It's like
any of
it's
that.
like a silhouette of them,
Mhm.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like the fact
Jonathan Bailey as the Scarecrow is gonna make me laugh, and I know it is.
I know. The fact that they made part 1 as long as like the full musical is so funny to me.
Because there's so much lore and like
Yeah.
world building they have to do.
I'm
Because
just
the book
so excited
has so
that
much
they're
more.
fleshing it out.
Ugh,
Yeah.
I know.
And like
And also, oh my gosh, Easter eggs in the first movie, right? The lion cub that they rescue.
Mhm.
That's the lion.
Mhm.
That's the cowardly lion. That's the first one. Second one, Tin Man.
Elisa, have you seen Wicked?
Yeah,
I feel like this is like the whole plot, I fear.
Tin Man's Bach. Scarecrow.
Yeah.
No, but like they had like homages to it. So when Bach in Dancing Through Life, when Ariana Grande goes up to Bach, Ethan Slater, when Ariana Grande goes to Ethan Slater,
she like
she touches his heart, or
yeah.
she puts the thing back,
Yeah.
which is a representation of his heart in the Tin Man,
Yeah.
which is crazy cool. Nessa with the slippers, the silver shoes, those are,
Yeah.
and this, she also the entire movie she wears striped socks.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they're like already planning for it.
100%.
Yeah. This is
Um, what else? In the beginning shot, Elphaba's riding on Fiero's horse
Yeah.
towards Dorothy and them.
Yeah, they had a big budget for this movie.
Really, really big budget.
I just like can't imagine what it would have been like if it was just bad.
I'm so happy.
There would have been like
I was so scared.
Yeah, there would have been such a
Riots.
big uproar from Broadway,
From
and any musical theater kid
I was
ever.
gonna say any Broadway kid, any musical theater major, any person who's ever been involved in singing Defying Gravity. Like, yeah. And I'm so happy that it was so good.
Yes.
Oh.
I could cry.
Hands touch.
Perfect.
We should listen to it after this.
I agree.
I love that show so much. I want Indian food. I'm gonna go to the gym, I think, today. After this, depending on
I'm gonna do some chores.
Oh,
yeah. I want to Swiffer the
Cinderella.
floor. I feel like the floor needs.
It's been sticky.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happened.
I don't know either.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. All right.
Hope you guys have a great Friday, because this is when that'll be coming out. I'll edit this later.
Work.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.